Few issues actually have kept the CBP leadership busier over the last year than preclearance, and failure to properly consult with stakeholders on preclearance expansion at Abu Dhabi caused a lot of consternation on Capitol Hill and certainly in the Homeland Security Committee last Congress. This lack of appropriate congressional coordination and notification troubled many members, as well as the affected stakeholders, specifically the airline industry. We now hope that the Department will keep Congress fully abreast of future plans, especially in light of their recent announcement of the intention to expand preclearance to 10 additional locations. And this bill, we believe, sets the groundwork for greater oversight and coordination on future preclearance operations. I certainly want to thank Mr. Meehan from Pennsylvania, who was actually a former committee member on the Homeland, who raised concerns with the Department of Homeland Security's preclearance operations early in the Abu Dhabi agreement process. His leadership has really been very, very important to the success of the legislation that we are considering today, Mr. Speaker. And certainly we support preclearance where it makes sense, as well as other CBP efforts to push out the border, if you will. Preclearance has been an effective security, screening, and trade facilitation tool since the early 1950s, actually, and of course since 9/11, the security value of these operations has only been heightened. However, the mistakes of the Abu Dhabi agreement cannot be repeated. Expansion of preclearance must be done in such a way that it supports our security and does not disadvantage our domestic airlines. This bill was very carefully crafted after several oversight hearings and numerous consultations with the Department, the industry, the airline industry, and members from both parties. It's a bipartisan bill. This bill sets the contours for future preclearance operation and incorporates a series of notifications and certifications, including a justification that outlines the Homeland Security benefit and impact to domestic staffing and wait times of any new preclearance operations. As well, this bill requires the Congress be notified in the event that the Department of Homeland Security modifies or changes an existing agreement at any one of the 17 existing preclearance locations. And most importantly, we think, this bill makes very clear the Department of Homeland Security cannot establish new locations without conducting the due diligence that we in Congress expect. Mr. Speaker, we need to balance security operations and its economic impact here at home. And finally, I would certainly like to thank Chairman Paul Ryan of the Ways and Means Committee and his staff for working to bring this important bill to the